We're here with the Magic Man himself, New York boxing legend, commentator slash analyst, Pauly the Magic Man Malignaggi. Pauly, it's a pleasure to have you with AB Boxing News.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Yes, sir. Pauly, I have two quick questions. In regards to Francis versus Fury, what were your thoughts on that? Do you believe...
I thought Fury looked very sloppy. I thought Francis came very, very well prepared. I thought Francis wound up, having more respect for the sport than Fury in that way, because showing up that ill-prepared is kind of disrespectful to the sport, too, as well. Francis knew he was going into new territories, and he trained very hard. You can see he worked very, very specifically on certain techniques, and he adjusted his footwork, which I've never seen a former MMA guy or kickboxer really do to that degree, at least not the first time they get in the ring like that. And I thought Francis' feet were almost like a boxer, real smooth. And so that's something I really rarely see, especially the first time they make the transition. So I don't think I've ever seen that the first time. So credit to the trainers for Ngannou, which were Dewey Cooper and Agajnst. I thought they did a very good job preparing Ngannou. And unfortunately, with Fury, it's the opposite. Didn't take it seriously enough. Looked very, very sloppy, overweight, punches wide. Even subtle things like his feints were very, very not sharp. It was disappointing in that way, but it gave us a lot of drama, that's for sure, and I guess that's entertaining.
Okay, Pauly, great answer. So in regards to Fury's performance against Francis, do you believe Alexander Usyk has a big chance in beating him in regards to the performance?
Fury's a weird guy because he kind of fights down to the level of his opposition. If you remember, Cunningham made him look bad, so you didn't think he'd be Klitschko. Then he goes to Germany and dominates Klitschko. Then he starts to look bad against certain other opponents like Otto Wallen, and then he goes and beats Deontay Wilder. And so here you kind of have the same thing. You have a guy who has underperformed again against Ngannou. Probably didn't think he'd have much of a competition, and whenever he goes into fights with that mentality, he doesn't look really good. But then he could surprise you again and really dominate Usyk. So he's the kind of guy that he's hard to predict, and he's the kind of guy that you really don't want to predict because you don't know what you're going to get with Fury, man. And so he tends to get up for the fights where you write him off. So I wouldn't write him off against Usyk, despite the terrible look that he just gave, the terrible performance that he just gave against Ngannou.